All right, let's say you want to make a click track. Maybe you have an arrangement that you're putting together. Maybe you just don't like the click track that you bought to go with a certain song. I'm going to teach you today how you can do that using Ableton Live Lite. This is a software that comes free with a lot of MIDI controllers or hardware that you might buy. So with Ableton Live Lite, we're going to show you how to make your own click tracks. Let's get started. Here's what the finished product sounds like. As you can see, we've got a nice rhythm to that click. We've got a nice ding on beat 1. The beautiful thing about this is I can change the tempo. I could do 60 BPM. I could do 88 BPM. So the beauty about this is it's a flexible click. You can do a customized length. You can customize your sounds. You can customize just about everything about it. When you're done, you can export your file. So we're going to go ahead and create a new live set, and we'll start from scratch. We will save. So we're going to call this save live set as 60 to 100 BPM. So we'll just call this 2. We'll go ahead and save that. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to do is delete all my extra tracks because I don't need them. And I'm going to delete these because I don't need them. I have 1 and I have master. Now I'm going to switch over to arrangement view. And now in arrangement view, we'll type in 100 up here. I'm going to go ahead and drop my click track sounds in. Now I'm selecting cowbell quarter. Let's listen to that. Okay, as my regular, and then actually cowbell eighth as my 1. So 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, I've been doing this too wide. So I want 1 and 2 and then let's just be smart about this. I'm going to copy that, paste it, 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's listen to that. Pretty dizzying, right? Nobody needs their clicks that loud. So what beats do I want loud? Well, I want that first beat 1 to have a nice piercing quality to it. So let's go 5 dB up on that. That's better. These other in-between beats are still a little bit headache-inducing. So let's go ahead and turn down, let's say negative 20 for all of our eighth notes. I'm really drastically taking these down, but you'll still hear them. Minus 20 and minus 20. How I'm doing this is I'm clicking on the sample and then down in the gain, I am adjusting that. Let's listen to this. Good, good, good. Okay, I still find these other big beats, I don't want them to be as loud as my 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1's going to be our big accent. Let's make 3 our small accent. Even if I just go up by, 1. It's going to have a little bit more accent. And then these I'll go down by, let's say, negative 3. These are arbitrary numbers, but you can pick whichever ones you want. So I've got 1 at plus 5, negative 20 for the and, 2 at negative 3, negative 20 for the and of 2, beat 3 at 1 dB, so slightly accented, negative 20 for the and of 3, and then I have 4 back at negative 3, and a 4, negative 20. So altogether it sounds like this. I like that. That's got a rhythm to it. Now that I'm happy with it, I'm going to select copy, not move. I'm going to paste, paste, paste. Okay, there's 4 bars of it. I'm going to select those, copy, and paste. Paste, paste. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to do the same thing until I get to about, again, arbitrary, 7 minutes. I find I don't do many songs longer than 7 minutes long. So if I look down here, I've got my time code. I can kind of see how far I am. This is pasting roughly a minute at a time, so I just need to do this a few times, and I will get to the end of my track. Now, an important step to do at the end of this is listen through it and make sure it works, because if it doesn't work, you're just going to be repeating your errors times every BPM. Now, there's two ways to do this. You can start on the highest BPM and go down. I find that to make more sense than the other way, but however you want to do it is fine with me. 7 minutes, okay? This is our length. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So here's how we export this when we're happy with it. Export audio. And the master is fine. We're going to export that, make sure we have waves selected. If we want to do lower file sizes, we could later convert these waves to MP3s, but right now we'll just keep it as waves. As you see here, I've already created these, so 100 BPM, 101, 102, 103, all the way up to 120. I'm going to go ahead and just save it into this. I'll save it to desktop, actually. Perfect. If I go up here and type 99, enter, not 990, 99, enter. Now you see I've extended my track to 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So I'm just going to take off a few measures there to keep it around the 7 minute mark. This is just for consistency. If I didn't do that by the time I got down to 60 or 120, however, if I went up or down, I would have, an 11-minute track. So I don't want to do that. Now, if I'm going up, as these tempos start to get faster, let's say I wanted to do faster than, I find 100 to be a good cutoff. So I'm going to do save live set as, and I'm going to call this 100 to 120. Again, I'll put a 2 after it because I've already created this. I'm going to delete everything except for, can I do this? No, I guess I can't. Okay, I'm going to delete everything except for one measure. So let's delete all that. Here's how I want to do it for the faster tempos, because I find those eighth note subdivisions in between the main beats to be super distracting at high tempos. So we're actually going to take them out for anything above 100 BPM. Because as soon as I speed this up to 115, it's starting to get frantic. So let's delete all the subdivisions. And now let's listen. I like that. Now, same process. We copy this, we paste it till 7 minutes long, we export at our higher tempos from 100 all the way up till your heart desires. I generally find 120s, 130s is a point where you don't need clicks faster than that. The rare song will be up in 136 or something, but you could just even export that individually. The whole process has taken about all of 10 minutes. And it would take another 10 minutes to go ahead and export each BPM. But at the end of this 20-minute session, I will have a library of clicks. Now you see the 100 has the subdivisions. Anything above does not. And I go all the way up to 120 on mine. So this is a very simple way to create some customizable click tracks. If you were to go in there and say you wanted one for the length of a song, or maybe you had a song that changed meter in the middle of it, you could use your own custom click tracks to reflect that. So I hope this video is helpful. And in another video, I will have to show how to make 6/8 click tracks, 3/8, 3/4. You can do different time signatures and all that, how to change meter. That will be for another day. Enjoy.